What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is an exciting day for me. You guys won't believe it. This is my Z1 Super 73 that I bought at the beginning of 2019, and unfortunately it got stolen here in Seattle. You know, sucks, downtown. And yesterday I was able to get it back. Now here's the little story of how I was able to get this bike back. So yeah, this is the Super 73 Z1, which is like their lower end model that they make. This was my first Super 73 that I bought at the beginning of 2019. I remember I was on my way to Goodwill almost before Christmas, like right the day before Christmas Eve. And yeah, I walked into the Goodwill store. When I was in the register paying, I remember just like peeking outside the window to see if I can see my bike, because I usually put it in a spot that I can see it from the store. I didn't see it there. Literally, my heart dropped. I couldn't really believe what was going on. So I just like dropped all the items that I had and ran outside just to find, for some reason, the lock, like the U-lock sitting on the floor and the helmet, and they took the bike. So yeah, it was a really sad day for me. Right away, I called the police, made a police report. So yeah, here we are, almost 2 years later. A buddy of mine sends me the link of the bike, which the guy had posted it online for sale. So yeah, I talked to him for like 2 weeks or so, and we finally coordinated to finally meet up so I can check out the bike. Mind you, this whole time, I'm pretty much seeing like this is my bike. Like, it had the same red pedals that I had installed in them. And yeah, I just had a very big feeling that it was my bike, because it just had the same color pedals that I bought for online. Let me make sure I don't get killed here. But yeah, let me switch it up to the Insta360. All right, so another thing that I was telling some of my buddies that came with me to meet up with the guy, I had printed out my receipt, and I had printed out the police report, right, to show it to him. But I told my buddies, like, when I bought my bike, one of the cables that go from the battery to the motor got kind of worn out by the tire. So I had to put electrical tape in there, and it's pretty noticeable. You know, you can see this tape on it. So I told my friends, like, if we pull up there, and the first thing when we take a look at the bike, if we see this tape on the cable that I'm speaking of, you know that's my bike. So yeah, long story short, guys, he pulls up to the park, and yeah, me and my friends right away were able to identify the tape, you know, in there. And luckily for me, I hope the wind is not too crazy. Luckily for me, the guy, he understood. He just needed to confirm that it was actually my bike. And yeah, I really feel bad for him, because he said he paid money from somebody else to get this bike. But yeah, we just talked for a little bit. And yeah, here we are, guys. I got the bike back. Let me just tell you how it feels coming from the S1 or the S2. This is completely different. It's just so much lower to the ground that, as you notice, when I'm pedaling, it's like my knees are kind of coming up pretty high. But I like it. It reminds me, you know, when I first rode a Super 73, which it was this one. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you made it to the end, you already know, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.